I'm just sitting here for a minute drinking my coffee. I had this video playing, Indiana Songbirds, and when I play it, it seems like I get a little bit of interaction, but I like the sound of the black-capped chickadee. You may have heard it, but didn't know what it was, but check it out sometime. I think it's a kind of a soulful sound. I got off work today. It's 8:45, and I don't feel. I got to go home and take a nap today. The guys had bowling last night, so that was just a busy night. And sometimes I like to whistle to the black-capped chickadee sound. It may be loud on my video. When I got off work this morning, I thought, I gotta run up and get some cat food. So I went to Dollar General and I feed a couple stray cats in my trailer park. And I feed them like a little bit of dry food, 2 cans of sardines, put the dry food down the bottom, so when I pour the sardines in, then it soaks the water from the sardines will soak up the cat food. It's only like a half a cup. I can't afford to feed them 2 or 3 times a day. I feed them once a day, and they're just going to have to go out and catch a mouse or something, or a bird or whatever. I hope they don't get a bird, but I feed them in the morning, and then it's up to them to go out and add to anything to it, because I can't afford to feed them 3 times a day or whatever they expect. So one time I was feeding them and I got stopped by the office. Well, they sent me a note saying, "We don't encourage you to feed stray cats." They said someone called the Board of Health because, and I didn't understand that. They said they don't know what kind of diseases feral cats have, and they just said they don't allow it or whatever. If I continue doing it, they're going to kick me out. That was last August they gave me that letter. So I try to, when I feed them over to the side of my steps so it's not visible from the road if someone was to drive by. Some people just, good Lord, you got someone here that's got a kind heart and wants to help out less fortunate animals, But they don't see it that way, I guess. Well, I hear someone coming, so I'm going to make this a short video. Well, maybe. Oh, there. It's the people from the park. I didn't even get them, did I? I didn't want them to see me. Not that it's, I just didn't want to get them on the film, They're out here working. They don't always, some people don't like to always be taking their picture taken or videoed or whatever. So you probably got to look at the side of my door jamb for a minute. Well, when I went to the coffee shop this morning, I always get me a sugar-free caramel latte, because never been over the I've never been over the amount. I've never been over the line of being a diabetic, but I've always been borderline. So I try to cut corners not cut corners, but I try to follow what I should be following, probably, sugar-free and stuff. But the whipped cream, if you ever go on a Atkins diet, it's carb-free. One of the things that you can cheat with to have a little bit of sugar in your diet is Cool Whip. It's got very little amount of carbs in it. It's got some, but excuse me, not as much as a candy bar or something like that would, cake or whatever. So, I went to the Dollar General though to get some cat food, right, for my cat. Well, then I got a couple. I always feed the stray cats like 2 cans of sardines, a can of these Vienna sausages, which they used to be like 50 cents a pack. Now they're like $1.25 for the generic kind, and 95 cents for the brand name kind, which is totally ridiculous considering what it is. Not the best healthy choice of meats to eat. Probably got more fat than anything. But feeding it to the cats, I think it's better than probably some of the food they make for them, So anyways, I got in there, I got 3 cans of sardines, 3 cans of this Vienna sausages, which, whatever the brand name is, I forget what it is, but they were only 95 cents compared to this other brand called Prairie Belt or something. I think it's a Dollar General brand. And forgot all about getting my cat his cat food. I normally get him a box of like 12 cans, I think it is. He doesn't like the pieces that they have of soft food and gravy. He likes the pate, I guess they call it. Forgot to get that for him. I'm gonna have to run over to another store on the way home to get that. But when I got me a coffee, I wanted to have time to drink it, before I went home. So once I get home, I gotta deal with feeding the cats and stuff. I always gotta sweep the floor around my cat's food dish, because he gets crumbs laying around on the floor. Then that attracts ants. Ants are out now. So today would be a great time to come to the park and hang out. But I'm gonna go to a cookout, hot dog cookout for the neighbors. The neighbor's daughter turned 18 and I got her a cake. So they invited me to come down if I wanted to. They're gonna cook hot dogs on the grill. So I'm going to get ready. I gotta go. It's already, what time is it? 10, going on 10, I think. Yeah, it is 10. So I need to get on down the road. And I'll tell you what, whenever I come back here in this corner back here and just film like what I've showed in this corner back here, I found all kinds of cryptid faces in the videos. Sometimes I've seen like little faces peering out from behind the trees. And it's like, wow, what the heck? Don't know what they are, but you can see them. If you can see them, you know they're there. I mean, if they're there, you can see them. If you can see them, some people say, well, I don't see nothing but trees and leaves. What are you looking at? So, one time I posted something on Facebook and my cousin spoke up and said, what's everybody looking at right here? And I pointed out to something that I was looking at, and he's like, well, I don't see nothing. So I wrote, well, I guess you're just not gifted. And then when I said that to him, and didn't say it in a mean way or nothing. When I said that to him, he won't talk to me now. I try to text him on Messenger. I try to get a hold of him through Facebook. I tried to call this number to talk to him, and he won't even answer. He must got me blocked, I guess, or something. Hell, I don't know. But if that's the way it's going to be, I say to piss on him then. I was telling my sister about it. She's like, I wouldn't worry about it. So, I've seen people coming out here today looking for mushrooms, and there was three young guys or kids or whatever they were come back from out in the woods out there, and they had plastic bags, but there wasn't. They might have had maybe half a dozen or so, I'm guessing, judging from the weight of the bag sagging down. So we haven't had. This is the first week that we've had over 70-degree weather, so I think that they probably just haven't had the warmth to grow yet. I seen one guy out here the other day, he's like, oh, I don't think the season's going to be good this year. I didn't say nothing to him, but I thought, well, we haven't had any really good warm weather. It takes heat and moisture for them to grow, I think. And we just haven't had that type of weather yet. So, well, I'm going to end this video right now. It wasn't much of a video because I just sat here, but I don't feel like getting out there walking around because I'm just tired, and when I go home after I get the cats fed, I'm going to lay down and take a nap for a couple hours. So, well, I was looking at that tree right there. Look how that, right there in the middle of the screen right there, there's something that's changing colors on the side of that tree right there. Does anybody else see it? Where is that right there? It could be leaves. I'm trying to look at where it's at outside of the camera. It looks like it could be. Oh, okay, I see. Right there. Just solved the mystery. I bet there's water on them leaves or something. And with the sun shining on it, it made the light prism in the water drop, making it look like the colors were changing. So that's pretty cool. So I debunked that thought. Oh well. I'm glad I zoomed on it, because then someone can't say, well, it ain't nothing. What are you looking at? you know. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take off. I got to stop at another store and get my cat some cat food since I forgot. So that's my fault, but I want to hurry up and get home and just chill out for a couple hours. So if I haven't bored you yet and you're still watching, thanks for at least checking it out. I don't always get the best stuff, but sometimes I don't know if everybody does this when they watch my videos, but if you watch the videos at 25% speed, you can see a lot more than just what you would watching it at normal speed. I was back here a couple days ago or last week, and I just took a quick video. I walked a little ways down the road and was filming, and it's like, wow, I seen this. It was just the head part that I saw. You could see the eyes, the nose, the snout, the little round nose on it, and the mouth below it. The mouth below the jaw was open, and it reminded me of a cartoon character or something. But I showed a friend of mine the picture, and he says, "Oh, is it a deer?" And I didn't say. I just said, "Well, it doesn't look like a deer to me, so I don't know what it is." So y'all have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.